Good morning. How are my fellow light workers? I hope you're well and safe. Today we're going to get our message from the Wisdom of Hafez, that wonderful mystical poet. Receive our words of wisdom and guidance, encouragement and hope. Asking what we need to hear today from Spirit. And we have established priorities. Look at the moon. Isn't that pretty? Establish priorities. Your priorities are known to all around you based on your actions. We can all see what's really important to you if we observe how you spend your day, week, or year. Take a close look at what master you are serving today. Are you in alignment? Do your priorities need shifting in order to keep yourself healthy and whole? This is a good time to assess where and how you are showing up and whether or not it serves your values. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Yeah, gosh, isn't that simple? We don't have to tell anybody what's important to us. We don't have to preach about what's important. We just have to live our lives, and everybody can see. Now, from an extremely practical sense, our priorities are often such that it looks like we don't have a lot of choices, that we're not really making choices. We're having to earn enough money to feed and clothe and house our family. So that becomes our first priority based on taking care of our family, which is actually our first priority. But, that job or jobs can be very demanding. And so at the end of the day, everything else gets shoved aside. Our health, our mental health, our spiritual well-being. So many things about life can appear to make our choices for us. So I like this reminder to myself. All of you have to decide what these cards mean to you, what these messages mean to you. But, excuse me, it's a really good reminder to me because I have now retired. So many aspects of life have, I'll say, disappeared. I just don't have to think about them. So I really have choices I've never had before. And it's a weird adjustment. You might think, if I had all this time, I would do this and this and this. Well, that's true in a sense, except I find the less I have to do, the less I accomplish. I'm a very, by nature, goal-oriented person. And so when I don't have a to-do list, then there's not a whole lot that I not a whole lot that I get done. But aside from actually checking off, did the dishes, swept the floor, washed the car. This is more, I think, pointing us to our priorities as far as the things that really matter when we take away all of the requirements of the world and we simply look at what are my priorities: to be loving to every soul I encounter, to be kind to every soul I encounter, including myself. That's a tough one for a lot of us. Remembering to be kind to ourselves and not beat ourselves up for things that we're not happy with about ourselves. Let's turn the corner today with this message of establishing our true priorities, being loving and kind and peaceful, and being that in the world to create the world based on our priorities. It's a great message. Anybody who needs a yes or no answer to a yes or no question? Here she comes. Maybe. Looking at the world from a different perspective. We are reminded of this a few times. We get this message relatively often, I would say, and I guess it's because as humans, we often get very, very set in our mind about the way things ought to be, the way we want things to be, and we're not willing to see them arrive in front of us any other way, even though they may be wonderful, more wonderful than we could imagine. Heaven forbid that it not come based on my specifications. So, whatever you were thinking about as a yes or no, this is simply suggesting that we look at, it says look at the world, but look at whatever we're considering from a different perspective and see if that doesn't shine a little bit of different light on it and maybe open the way for more flexibility on receiving. Because it's there, it's coming, it's in front of you. I hope that was beneficial. If so, please share. Hitting the like button and subscribing, it's free. It helps move the channel in front of more people, and we grow our community of light workers and peacemakers. And I know that each of you places that at the top priority in your lives, or we wouldn't be here together. Have a wonderful day, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. This is Connie, the Everyday Mystic, psychic medium and channel, energy healer, and meditation teacher. Have a great day.